In 1966, Botswana emerged as a new nation in southern Africa. The land was mostly Kalahari Desert, beautiful but harsh. The Botswana people lived in scattered villages, their lives tied to cattle and the unpredictable rains. At independence, Botswana was among the world's poorest countries with barely any paved roads, few schools, and even fewer hospitals. The economy relied almost entirely on cattle, leaving the nation vulnerable to drought. International experts doubted Botswana's future, seeing only poverty and isolation. The government had little money and the challenges were immense. Yet within this quiet land, a remarkable story was about to unfold, a story of luck, prudence, and wise leadership. Botswana's journey began with little fanfare, but the world was about to be surprised. The path forward was uncertain, but hope persisted. This was the beginning of a transformation few could have imagined. The dust of 1966 was about to settle on a new chapter. Just a year after independence, Botswana's fate changed dramatically. Geologists discovered vast diamond deposits at Orapa, some of the richest ever found. This astonishing luck offered hope, but the real test was how the nation would use this newfound wealth. President Seretse Khama and his government made a bold move. They partnered with De Beers, forming Debswana. This ensured that diamond profits would benefit all Botswana, not just a select few. Botswana chose to invest in its people, not just enrich its elite. The mines at Orapa and later Jwaneng began to operate and wealth started to flow. For the first time, Botswana had the means to build its future. Botswana chose wisely, setting the stage for a transformation. The glimmer of hope found in the earth was about to become the foundation of a modern state. Diamonds would build a nation. A new era had begun. Botswana's leaders invested diamond wealth with vision and discipline. They prioritized education, building schools across the country, and making learning free for all children. Healthcare followed with new hospitals and clinics bringing life-saving care to even the most remote villages. This focus on people created unity and trust. Good governance was key. Corruption was fought, and diamond revenues were transparently managed for public good. Botswana became known for accountability and stability. Infrastructure was next. Roads replaced dusty tracks, and electricity and clean water reached communities for the first time. Each new school, clinic, and road was a building block for lasting prosperity. The nation's wealth was used to serve its people, not squandered. Botswana's careful planning earned global respect. The foundation for a stable, prosperous future was laid, one decision at a time. A new Botswana was taking shape. The 1970s and 80s saw Botswana's economy soar, fueled by diamond revenues. GDP grew at astonishing rates, over 10% per year at times, transforming Botswana from a cattle-based economy to a mineral powerhouse. By 1990, the population had doubled, and Botswana was now a middle-income country. But new challenges emerged. The HIV/AIDS epidemic struck hard, threatening decades of progress. The government responded with one of Africa's most comprehensive treatment programs, saving countless lives. Economic shocks like the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic exposed the risks of relying on a single industry. Yet, Botswana remains stable and resilient. Today, with over 2.6 million people, it stands as one of Africa's most prosperous and well-governed nations. The journey from poverty to prosperity was real and hard-won. Botswana's numbers tell a story of transformation, but also of ongoing challenges. The nation's success was never guaranteed. Botswana's economic miracle is visible in everyday life. life expectancy has risen and children now have access to quality health care and education. A network of schools and a national university have created generations of skilled citizens. Opportunities abound for young people to become doctors, engineers, and entrepreneurs. Gaborone, once a small village, is now a modern city, and highways connect the nation. Reliable electricity and clean water are now the norm, not the exception. Botswana stands out in the region for its peace, stability, and steady progress. While others struggled with conflict and corruption, Botswana became a model for managing natural wealth wisely. The nation's true jewel is not just its diamonds, but the society it has built. Botswana's success is measured in the well-being of its people. It is a beacon of hope for Africa. Botswana's journey has not been without hardship. The nation's reliance on diamonds makes it vulnerable to global downturns. Unemployment and inequality persist, especially among the youth. The diamond industry generates wealth, but not enough jobs. The government has built social safety nets, but job creation remains a challenge. The HIV/AIDS epidemic was a national tragedy, but Botswana's bold response saved lives and set an example for Africa. Droughts are a constant threat, devastating agriculture and rural livelihoods. The government has spent heavily on drought relief, but nature's challenges remain. Despite these obstacles, Botswana's resilience endures. The struggle for a better life continues, even in a land of plenty. Hardships are a reminder that progress must be protected and renewed. Botswana's story is one of overcoming adversity. In 2025, Botswana faces a new crossroads. The diamond era will not last forever. The mines will one day run dry. Economic diversification is now urgent. Tourism, financial services, and manufacturing are key priorities. Botswana's wildlife and wilderness offer a path to sustainable tourism and new jobs. Education and vocational training are being expanded to prepare young people for the future. Small business growth is encouraged to close the gap between rich and poor. The journey is slow but essential for lasting stability. Botswana's story proves that wise leadership and investment in people can transform a nation. The future depends on the same prudence and vision that built the country. By diversifying and caring for its people, Botswana can shine even brighter. The nation's greatest treasure is its spirit and potential.